So today it's Seattle Seahawks versus Minnesota Vikings.
Camera action, living in a dream. Now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie.
Okay guys, we're starting. It's Minnesota Vikings versus Seahawks. Magic.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have that? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me,
Okay, we're getting started. Oh, Cat is in the party too.
Here, coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's 2nd down. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks. On 1st down, Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring a lip.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner.
And we're doing a slant.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw is Wilson.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State.
Did you know Garthy and his girlfriend got married?
Who?
Garthy and his girlfriend.
Okay, Dorothy, I see how they young lady.
Cousins from the gun.
All I need to do is have that kid now.
Open here, Adam Thielen. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Seahawks back out of the field here, getting set for their next drive. You know, this is a team that great record this year, double digits and wins again, but they have played a lot of close games in 2019, haven't they?
They think it's character building, and they think it's going to serve them well come the cauldron of the playoffs. That when you play those intense games, those close games, they've been there before. Look at them. They beat the Steelers by 2. They beat the Bengals by 1 on opening day. How about the game against the Browns? Just by 4 against them on the road. A field goal better than the Niners in overtime. So they've been there. They understand it. There's an author named Angela Duckworth who wrote a book called Grit a few years ago. Pete Carroll, the head coach, really bought into that and that idea of having a gritty, tough team. And we've seen evidence of it in 2019.
That's a great point, though. Come playoff time, if it's a one-score game down the stretch, they're not going to be daunted. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Cook, and he will fight his way into the end zone
Vikings
for
are
a
winning.
touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
You're going for the Seahawks.
Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
And I am the Seahawks.
Wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
And I'm
They have
losing.
the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And a short kick, taking it about the 16.
You can't afford to lose, dude.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And some room to maneuver. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. This offense finding its legs now.
Skip about 20 seconds.
Yo, I think this kid twice for 66 in the head of the goal burst. Get dogged on, kid.
On the delay, here's Carson. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Draw play. This is Carson. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's got it. Caught it for a Seahawks touchdown. Tyler Lockett. As the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Score with 7-7.
It's a concern, but the extra points up and good.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Oh, let's go, baby!
The difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
It's 7-7.
Big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First down, here's the run with Cook. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They run again on first down. Cook works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
It's over, guys.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
No, by over, I mean the Vikings are probably going to win.
Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Throwing is Cousins toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. He's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Oh, yo, I got the kill for that, though.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Now Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.